What is good, YouTube? It is your boy Anime Devil Hunter. I hope everyone's having an awesome day. Man, we have finally reached the conclusion to Reggie versus Megumi. What a battle. This is definitely going to go down as one of the best fights in the entire series, without a shadow of doubt. I don't know what else you could have asked for when it comes to Reggie versus Megumi. An amazing battle between two tacticians going back and forth. More like a battle between two magicians because, bro, these guys were literally outsmarting each other, exploiting each and every single one of their weaknesses and whatnot, bro. What a battle. Without a shadow of doubt, Megumi versus Reggie is going to go down as top 5 best fights in the entire series. Like, I don't know how Gege could possibly outdo himself following this fight. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie, I'm just loving Megumi throughout the Culling Games. Like, now that we got our arc center focus on Megumi and like we could see how really strong he is, bro, I don't know what else I could ask for, man. But anyways, we are about to get straight into this review. If you are new to Anime Devil Hunter, welcome. Here on this channel, we cover all sorts of awesome Jujutsu Kaisen content, weekly reviews, speculations, backstories and whatnot, analysis, all that fun stuff. So definitely subscribe and join the channel. Drop a like if you end up enjoying the video, and comment down below for more awesome Jujutsu Kaisen content. Also, let me know what you thought of the review and as well as the fight. Now, with that being said, let us begin. So in the beginning, we get the narrator's words on how much weight exactly is Megumi carrying, and the narrator says, "It is commonly said that humans fade at 5 to 6 G's of force, 2.4 tons, assuming Fushigoro's weight is 60 kilograms. He's now under 40 G's of force. In order to prevent the high levels of G from concentrating blood in the lower extremities and reducing flow to brain, Fushigoro lowered his center mass and reinforced his whole body with curse energy focused on his lower half." So Megumi's basically coated his whole body in curse energy and focusing on his legs to help him hold up the weight of all them damn cards that Reggie's been throwing at him. So we then turn to Reggie to see how much weight he's exactly carrying. And we then come to find out that the average adult African elephant weighs 3 to 6 tons. With the increased accuracy of curse technique due to his domain, Max Elephant now holds the same weight as an African elephant, which is absolutely crazy. And then come to find out, Reggie fractures his right fibula and heel bearing that weight. And now in this situation, either Megumi or Reggie could be crushed to death in any second. So this is truly a battle of attrition. Following this, we then turn to Reggie to see what he's exactly thinking during this battle of attrition where either one of these guys could be killed from holding this much damn weight. And Reggie's thinking to himself, okay, I fucked up. If I still had that truck with me, I would have won. What do I do now? And then he thinks back, at the same time he got sprayed with the water, yeah, his trump card is still safe. He then thinks to himself, okay, once he's inside the shadow, he'll recreate his trump card from the inside, and this time Megumi will be dead. And we then get a little cartoonish drawing, definitely Togashi right there. But then Reggie thinks to himself, okay, wait, hold on. The fact that Megumi hasn't nullified his domain means that anything that's already been taken in will remain inside even after it's been released. And what if after he dies, he's trapped inside the shadow for forever? So Reggie's out here factoring all the possible scenarios, what can go wrong, what could possibly go right, and worst case scenario, what could happen. He then goes on to think, okay, what goes on inside the shadow in the first place? It looks like a liquid, but will he be able to breathe? Reggie then thinks to himself, no, he can't. Going inside the shadow is too far risky. Right here, right now, he's going to end it. Then Reggie pulls out his trump card, you know, his big final receipt. No, let me stop. This isn't his final receipt, but this is it. He then activates his contract object, reproduction. And okay, Megumi's like, okay, what the fuck is he on this time? So immediately Reggie sinks into the liquid and he starts drowning. While he's drowning, he thinks to himself, okay, I didn't make it in time. And sure enough, there's no oxygen inside the shadow. He can't float and there's no resistance. He's just sinking. So Reggie's drowning as of now. Megumi at the same time is thinking, okay, Megumi's reaching his limit, but he can't let it go yet. He has to endure it. He's got to make sure Reggie's really dead before he releases his domain. Then he can eject whatever's inside the domain. But right before he can even finish that thought, Reggie comes rising back up thanks to his card. Megumi's shocked as fuck, and Reggie's like, okay. He has a whole bunch of water in his throat and shit. He's coughing and whatnot. And he says to Megumi, the objects that I reproduce disappear as soon as it executes my domain. I didn't give commands to the cards that sunk. I didn't want them to disappear. In other words, I could still give commands to bring me up to the surface. I lost one card's weight, but it saved my life. He then gives Megumi his props. I'll admit you're strong, but I'm stronger. He then does contract object reproduction and summons a fucking house crashing into the gymnasium. He then screams to Megumi, a building area of whole Sobo, a 2-story wooden house. The wooden framework alone weighs more than 30 tons. I don't know how much weight Megumi was carrying wasn't enough for him. Reggie's out here trying to crush him to death. I mean, they both were. He then screams to Megumi, get crushed. But in the middle of this, Reggie is about to getting choked out, or about to getting drowned, or both. He then thinks to himself, okay, what happened? Did I fall inside the shadow again? Then he thinks, wait, no, I'm actually inside water. Wait, why am I so heavy? Who's grabbing onto me? What power? Wait, it's because of the weight of the 2 cards I've added. Oh shit, I'm gonna drown this time. I must disable my curse technique. So following this, Reggie ends up putting himself into a corner, and he ends up disabling his curse technique. He remembers that they were actually in a gymnasium, and the floor under the gym's a heated pool. After running into the shadow, Megumi dismissed his domain, which made him destroy the floor and dropped him into the pool, hence why he was drowning. But then Reggie goes on to wonder, how was Megumi able to hold up all that weight? Was he forcing himself out the shadow? And boy, Megumi, my boy, different, man. Like, what else do you expect, Reggie? Like, come on, bro. It's our boy Megumi. This that potential Gojo was talking about. Megumi then walks up to Reggie and says to him, you can't use your receipts if you get them wet, right? The narrator then goes on to explain, even if it gets wet, the print on the receipt will not disappear immediately. As long as the print doesn't disappear, they can still be used by contract object reproduction. But the receipt is wet, the condition of burnt up in the contract paper where curse energy cannot be met. Basically, when he uses curse energy with his receipts, the receipts essentially get burnt up. But because they're wet, he can't really disregard them like that. Anyways, Reggie then thinks to himself, okay, he's not going for me right away. He's recovering his curse technique, that he's exhausted in his domain. He then says to Megumi, well, see, you're the one who can't use your Shinigami anymore. Megumi then says to him, that's right, you already know from now on. And yeah, Reggie already knows. It's a simple fist fight. Reggie then thinks I'll make him think I fell for it and finish him off in a counter attack right as he comes for me with his Shikigami. So the two then go at it, hand to hand combat with the hands, beginning with the hands, going back and forth. Reggie's thinking to himself as they fight, he'll use any Shikigami other than his dog. None of them have a decisive move. He then goes on to kick Megumi, and Megumi's out here weaving and whatnot. Megumi then thinks, okay, yeah, that was right. It makes sense considering he withstood the weight of the max elephant. His reinforcing and basic physical skills are exceptional. Reggie then thinks to Megumi as he goes to attack him, come on, use it the moment your guard is down. But right in the middle of this, Divine Dog comes and bites off half of Reggie's face. And Reggie, he's like, that shit was fast as fuck, what the fuck happened? Megumi then goes on to explain to Reggie, and it seems that Megumi was the one who had the final trump card. Those knives weren't nearly enough to immobilize my Divine Dogs. They're not that weak. Reggie then says to Megumi, I guess it all comes down to a sorcerer's lies. He then thinks to himself he was waiting for me to completely forget about his dog. The narrator then says, the hidden hand wins a Jujutsu battle. And that is how we end Megumi versus Reggie. What a battle, man. Gege, you have went all out when it came to this battle. I cannot have asked for nothing more. Man, what a way to end the chapter. What a way to end Megumi versus Reggie, bro. I cannot imagine choreography when this fight. This already is a amazing fight to read as a manga reader, but can you imagine what Mappa's gonna do with this? The narrating, oh my god, I don't even know where to start, bro. Anyways, it seems that we reached the conclusion of this battle. I think we can finally say that Megumi versus Reggie is officially over. What I think is gonna happen next chapter is either Reggie's going to, respect Megumi, because considering that he said in this chapter Megumi is strong, he's acknowledged his respect. I think considering Reggie's about to die, I think it makes sense for Reggie to fork over his points, considering he's about to die, he's not gonna have any use for them. Or he might say one last fuck you to Megumi, and he might do an attack to Megumi that could possibly injure him even more than he already is. Megumi's already pretty fucked up, so I don't know what else he can get from that. But anyways, we have reached the conclusion of this battle. I hope you guys enjoyed the review. I hope you guys enjoyed the chapter. I hope you guys enjoyed the fight. Drop a like if you did. Hit the subscribe button for more content. Comment down below what you thought of the video. Comment down below what you thought of the chapter. What you think is going to happen moving forward. And with that being said, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. Have an awesome day.